Guys, so I am driving home. I promise I'm not looking at my phone or anything like that. I'm just talking. You're behind my steering wheel, obviously. But I wanted to cover something that was brought up this morning. Pre-selling your wraps to get started. Now, you fell over. When this works, it's a great concept, but it also can turn potential distributors away from the company altogether. So for example, if I am, sorry, you guys are just gonna look at the underside of the dash of my car. If I am like, oh, I wanna join the team, but I'm really nervous myself, I haven't said it, but I'm really nervous about, well, am I gonna be able to find anyone to buy these wraps? And I'm like, well, I'm really interested, but I don't have the $99. And you tell me, okay, well, go ahead and find 4 people that want to try a single wrap, and they give you the money, and when your starter kit comes in, you deliver the wrap. Well, now I just tried to find 4 people to buy one single wrap for less money than what they would be paying otherwise for like the box of wraps and stuff. And I can't find 4 people to try it because I've never tried it myself, and they're just not interested, and I have to do it in person, and blah, 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 blah. Well, now I'm going to be like, well, wow, I really can't even sell 4 things. I'm never going to make money with this. And now I don't want to join the company. So, if the potential's like, oh my gosh, everyone I know wants to try this, blah, 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 be like, awesome, great. Well, why don't you sell your 4 wraps that come in your kit? Then you got money to start up. If someone seriously wants this business and seriously needs this business, they will find the money. For example, Jade Hooper, who's like one of the top 15 income earners, she started this business, and when she started, she had the choice. Did she buy milk or did she buy diapers for her child? She did not have $100 extra. She did not. And she did not pay her phone bill for 1 month so that she could join this business. If you really want this and really need this, you will find a way to come up with the money. Now, if you kind of want this and you're just like, oh yeah, I really want this, and someone's like, oh, pre-sell the wraps, and you do pre-sell the wraps, or someone just kind of gives you a handout and like pays for your starter kit or something like that, you're gonna have absolutely no motivation to do well with this company. The people who are gonna be your runners are the people who seriously need this because they don't have another option at this point. They need a change in their life, and this is it. This is gonna take them from being in debt to having extra spending money. This is gonna take it from my electric's getting shut off to, wow, we just bought a new TV. Those are the people that are gonna be runners. The people who seriously need this business. Not the people who are like, well, yeah, I'm bored, let me try something else out. And also not the people that are like, oh yeah, I want to try stretch mark cream, but I don't have the money. And you're like, oh, well, why don't you just join the team? They were interested in the product. They wanted to be a customer, not a distributor. So now you've talked them into being a distributor. They're paying for their starter kit. They may or may not use the wraps. They may or may not get their 120 free products. They may or may not ever post anything because this isn't what they wanted. They wanted to use a product. They wanted to be a customer. You can't expect them to be your top runner for a distributor. Now, something that I'm sure every one of you is going to have to learn the hard way, because I had to, is you don't want just every and anyone to be a distributor on your team. You don't want to build a team of people who aren't gonna work just because, well, now I filled a chart. Because I have 48 distributors under me. 48 distributors, and I'm still a Ruby. Why? Because I only have a handful of people that are actually working at all, and only a couple of people who are working hard. The other 40 people don't do anything. May or may not have ever posted, may or may not have even gotten themselves to the point that they weren't on commission hold. So when they first sign up and log in and do their tax stuff, if you're convincing someone to join, don't, because it's not worth it, and they're not going to be helpful for your business. They're going to frustrate you, and it's just not worth it. So if you do get someone to pre-sell their wraps because they are so excited to do this, they know so many people that want to try it, the wraps, this, that, and the other, you have to be careful with the wording. They really don't need to be posting pictures about how they're selling wraps or any of that, because that's like illegal. Part of you buying your business starter kit is your rights to sell these products. So before you have the rights to sell the products, you don't have the rights to sell the products. It's against compliance to sell without being a distributor. So if you're saying I'm selling 4 wraps to get started, that's against compliance. Your business can get shut down right then and there before it's even started. That is not worth it. Now, you can say that I am ordering my business starter kit. When it comes in, I will have 4 wraps. Does anyone want to reserve a wrap? Does anyone want to pay now, and as soon as it comes in, I'll deliver them? Stuff like that. You can talk to your friends and family and be like, hey, I'm going to start this business, but I have 4 wraps I need to sell as soon as my kit comes in. Do you want to buy one of them from me? And they can give you the money, and that's how you get the money for your kit. You don't post and you're like, oh, I'm selling wraps, because in the sense of the business, it's illegal. It's not worth it. If they truly want to join, go find a couple of shirts and a pair of jeans that they don't wear anymore and go and put it in a yard sale. Go on Facebook, and for your area, like I'm in Fredericksburg, Virginia, do Fredericksburg online yard sales. There's a million of them on Facebook. Go post a couple items and make some extra money. I met someone the other day and sold some of my stepson's old clothes. I made $80 for selling like a couple pairs of shirts and jeans and sweatshirts and a pair of snow pants, stuff that he doesn't even fit in anymore. Made $80 right then and there. Me and JC went out to lunch and stuff. Like, if they want this, they will find a way to make it happen. And that might sound tough, like tough love, but it's true. Like, think about people that have everything in the world. They don't care about anything. If, like, for example, if a kid has every single toy that they ever see, they don't value the couple that they do have, because, well, if it breaks, I'll just get a new one, or, well, if I lose it, I'll just get a new one. It's no big deal to them. Whereas if they only have 3 or 4 toys, you better not try and take it from them. You better not be like, oh, let me just borrow this, because they're going to be super upset, because that's all that they have. They're going to do what it takes to protect what they have. So if you only have $99 to get started, you're going to do what it takes to make that grow. If you have a couple $1 million, $100 is nothing. Nothing at all. And I mean, how fast do people spend $100? How fast does someone go to Walmart and buy a couple extra things when they're grocery shopping, or go out to dinner and, well, we were just gonna split an entree and each get a soda, and I decided I wanted a mixed drink, and we got an appetizer and then a dessert to go. How fast does $100 go? It goes super fast. So why not take that $100 and put it into something useful? When someone doesn't have $100, make them realize that there's ways to come up with this $100, and that it's worth it to come up with this $100. Tell them how helpful you're going to be to them. Tell them how helpful the whole team is to them. That's what you need to be telling them, not here post and say, here, I have 4 wraps for sale, who wants them? Because if it doesn't happen for them, they're going to be discouraged, first off, and they're trying to sell something that they don't have any rights to sell. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's an all-around bad situation. It does work. It does work from time to time. And the people that it works for, it's amazing. And it's so amazing to see it actually happen. But for the people it doesn't work for, you can lose the potential right then and there. And the other thing is that if they're not part of the company, they don't care what's compliant or not. They're not going to tell people the right way to use the wraps half the time. They're going to, oh, you want to buy one? Well, send me some money. I'll ship it to you. That's against compliance. You cannot sell a single wrap unless it's in person. You have to do it in person. You can't mail them. You can't do that. So basically, I'm at a big traffic light. Basically, if you're gonna have someone pre-sell wraps, make sure that they know people that want to buy them already. Make sure it's not going to discourage them if they can't pre-sell them, and make sure that they know that they have other options other than pre-selling it. Help them find a way to make it work. Whether they have to wait 2 months because they're going to put $25 a week aside or $25 every other week aside, that's fine. Wait 2 months for them, because those are the ones that are going to be worth it. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions, just let me know.